Hey, what up, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Objects in Space. We have just been kind of like, let's trying this. This is the CornbreadReturns YouTube channel, by the way. Thanks so much for coming out. We've just been kind of trying this game, kind of going through, doing some missions, kind of went through the whole kind of start of the game, and I said that, in my last video, I said that I was going to take a quick little break, play this kind of on my own, and then come back to it when some interesting stuff happened, right? Like, we were going to get a jump drive, we were going to get an arm. Oh, that's nice. It looks like people are firing at each other. Around here we had an explosion detected. That's always really nice. That means someone's shooting somebody. Great. Wonderful. Not really too concerning to me right now, so let's just not worry about it. But something interesting has happened. I made a bunch of money in between episodes. I went out and I bought a jump drive, and we are going to give it a spin for the first time in this episode. I have not used it before. I really don't know how to use it very much. I kind of do, but kind of don't. As you can see, we have this job, which is one of the main story kind of quests, right? Our old buddy from the Cassandra mission when we got lost, who's probably a lot older than us now, just because we got lost in some weird time thing, and 50 years passed or something like that, 45 years passed between stuff like that, and now, so he's a lot older, but he's an old friend. And we know him, but he lives in a system, I will show you guys, in a system that we cannot travel to via the normal little jump system, right? So we're in Tega right here, and we've got to get our butt to Galileo, right here. We can't do that, there's no jump gate. And you can see right here, it's a jump gate. No! But guess what? Right here, we have bought our brand new, shiny, jump drive. It is right here. You can see it. It's attached to the engine. This blank space is no longer blank. We now have a jump drive. Actually, I bought a damaged one, and a bunch of the hap nodes were damaged, and all three of these four, I even forget what they're even called. They're broken, but it doesn't really matter. They're shitty ass parts, and they're right here, and they're all broken too. So, but I got a really cheap discount on it, and I just repaired it myself, and actually saved a couple hundred C-bills. So I feel pretty good about that. So anyway, we've got a brand new shiny new jump drive. We're gonna test it out. We want to go to Galileo, so we are going to power up our drive here. We're spinning it up. It's got a charge. That's nice. We're gonna run out of charge, I bet, which is just wonderful. We don't even have enough battery to charge our own jump drive, guys. That's nice, isn't it? Anyway, we have fired that up. Now, I will say, Galileo looks to be outside of our jump range. You can see when I click on these, it won't allow me to set the destination. That must mean that it's too far away. Sets a star system or destination. That's because our jump drive has really, really shitty range. But that being said, I bet if we jumped to one of these closer systems, we might be able to get close enough to jump there. So we're going to jump to this PLA 688. It doesn't even have a name. It's a random place. And we're going to need to be careful because there's most likely to be some bad guys around here. This is kind of outside the main system. So we're probably going to have to be pretty careful. But you know what? We're all about taking risks around here. Let's get the hell out. Jump destination set. We are in a jump quadrant or something like that. We've spun it up 100%. I don't even know what this does. This calculates jump when inappropriate quadrant. So we are in an appropriate quadrant, it said, so it's calculating the jump. This is I believe this stands for solution. We can jump before we have a full solution, but it's very dangerous. And it can get you all craziness in different areas. So guys, here we go. We're ready for our first jump. Let's do it. Whoa. That was good timing on my part right there. I'm just getting used to that. So we have now jumped, guys. Our IFF is now inactive, which is probably a good idea because I don't think there's going to be any authority vessels out here. And we're going to want to really watch ourselves as we power the rest of our systems up, right? So we just jumped right in here. We have no idea where anything is in the system, right? We know nothing about the system. We know there's a star, but really we're we out here. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to once again go to the cluster map, click Galileo, set the destination, power up the drive. Go back to our sector map while we do that, because we want to be careful. Once again, we don't have enough batteries, so we're charging straight off of the engine right there. Not a problem. It does not look like... Well, let me go here. So, to get here, we have to be in a different quadrant, I think. So I can't calculate the solution. What does that mean? I wonder what quadrant. When in appropriate quadrant. Now, I don't know exactly what quadrant I have to be in, but I am guessing it has something to do with unknown space platform 1 and 2. I bet it has something to do with well, maybe if I go back to that cluster map, it tells me. Set destination. 257, select location. This is PL. Affiliate GC. It doesn't tell me quadrant. I don't see quadrant anywhere, guy. Oh, yeah, quadrant B. Desired D. Okay, yes. So we do have to move to quadrant D, which, once again, I believe the way it works. So I think it works like mathematical quadrants, guys, where it's A, B, C, D, but possibly not. Possibly A, B, C, D. But either way, we have to get down here. So let's plot a solution. Actually, let's clear that. Let's plot a solution down here, and let's just get going. Like I said, we have our IFF off. Our jump drive is spun up all the way, and that's a good thing. We're gonna want to keep that going. But we do want to get our butt going as well. Oh, wonderful! We already hit some unknown contacts, which is just great. We're gonna have to keep our countermeasures, guys, on the ready, because we're very likely to encounter quite a bit of pirates out here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I wonder if the jump drive goes off when we go into but I wonder if I kind of want to keep it on. Well, have the jump drive module on during... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this place looks pretty dangerous. We are in quadrant B. Let's go ahead and speed it up. I don't see any... There's no bad guys on my radar yet. We're going into this nebula, which is fine. Entering hazard, okay. So we can't speed up when we're going into a nebula. Oh, this is a charged nebula. That could cause damage. I don't know for sure, but certain nebulas can cause damage, I'm pretty sure. Maybe this says charged because our jump drive is charged. No, we are taking electrical damage. I thought so, which is not necessarily ideal. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's cancel autopilot. Let's go here and engage. Because I'd really prefer not to be... we probably should have just gone south and avoided this nebula. Okay, here we go. Dichromatic. I think that's better. I don't think that's a charged nebula now. So I don't think we're going to take damage. We have very light damage. You know, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Our jump drive is completely charged. And I don't think there are any, like, disadvantages of rolling with your jump drive charged. I don't think so. But I could be wrong on that. But, you know, don't quote me completely on that. But I think we're going to be doing okay. Oopsies. I think we're going to be doing okay right now. Okay, so yeah, there's another nebula there. So why don't we kind of do this? Actually, cancel the autopilot because we're coming out of this. Yeah. Let's do like this kind of a thing. Yep. We'll really avoid this nebula. It's really hard to see the charged nebula in there. I wonder if I zoomed in. It doesn't really tell us, does it? They're supposed to... I think certain sensor systems can actually tell the difference between those two. So we're in quadrant C right now. Okay, so I was kind of right. It must be A, B, C, D. And so we do want to get into the desired D quadrant. So that is going to take us over here. And honestly, that's just fine. So let's speed up a little bit, just to make sure we're in this nebula area. I don't see any. There's nothing threatening, but we can see. But remember, there are nebulas everywhere, and so that gives our enemies a lot of cover. So we'll speed it up a little bit. Go ahead and cancel the autopilot at this point because it is going to bring us. Yeah, this is fine. That's not necessarily great. Doing okay. There's quite a bit of hazards out here though, guys. But one of the advantages is we are mapping this star system now, which I don't hate. I do not hate. So we're moving down now, and we will get into Quadrant D here pretty soon. Oh, you know what? Nicely, this is, oh, okay, okay, whoa. Full stop. We gotta come in here, and we're probably gonna have to navigate through this, you guys. So let's go down here, and possibly through like that. Don't love that, obviously. Uh-oh. Operating right off the range. Stop. My goodness. Major issues right there, guys. Sometimes it does that, though. If we detect a hell of a lot more meteorites in front of us, we're going to have to change course. But right now we're doing okay. Well, there we go. There's a lot more. So I'm guessing maybe there's even a lot more in front of us, huh? We'll see. Let's engage there. We haven't hit any yet, and it doesn't look like our scanners are picking up any in front of us. Nice, we might have made it through. Very nice. Wow. A lot of hazard around us, guys. A lot of hazard. Let's cancel that autopilot then. We're going to roll right through there. Let's zoom in on us to make sure there's no crap here. Let's go ahead and engage. We should be just fine. Oh boy. Never mind. Well, it's not the worst actually in the world. What I was actually going to say, before more massive amounts of meteorites just showed up on our map, is you can see we're right here, and this is flashing, I believe, is basically essentially the desired quadrant, and we are so close. I might just be able to come to a full stop and make this jump, you know, when we get closer here. Maybe not, though. Maybe we won't be close enough. Let's go ahead and cancel the autopilot there. Yeah. But it does look like there is an opening right here. I am, once again, pressing the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and plot it. Excellent. We are so close, you guys. And then let me hit shift to bring us over there. We are successfully navigating this, though, very nicely. Let's go ahead and make that turn right now. Please, right now. Oh, boy. Might have drifted a little too close for comfort to those asteroids, but we're doing okay, and we are in Quadrant D, guys, so I'm going to go ahead in about 2 seconds and give the order for a full stop. In fact, yeah, I am going to let the autopilot do that, and then I am going to let it... I'm going to let the autopilot bring us to a full stop, and then I'm done navigating this field. So in about 2 seconds, we'll let ourselves charge up a little bit. And then we are going to go ahead and give the order for a full stop. Yeah, just chill. Let's go ahead and let ourselves charge up a bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, I feel like I have to give it now. Have to give the order, otherwise we're going to drift right into there. But we are in Quadrant D, so we're going to go ahead and make the calculations, and we should be good to go. Okay, so here we go. We have come to a complete stop. Let's go ahead and calculate. Excellent, guys. So we are in the desired location now, and we're going to head to Galileo, and that's where our buddy is. We could begin the thing now, but that'd be very stupid, so we're not going to do that. We have plenty of time. We're not in any hurry. We are going to visit our old friend. All right, guys. Once again, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and begin our jump. Pew, 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 pew. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Galileo. We took a little bit of hull damage, very light, mainly from the nebula. Who would have thought? We always take meteor damage, guys. We never take that kind of damage. Okay, so where is our buddy? This is a place that we have mapped pretty well. Where is our guy? He is Cassandra, Misson, Jackson. Go to Pisa. Pisa. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out where is Pisa. We are in Quadrant B. There is Port Pisa. You know what? Because this is another station down here, let's just go like this. Because most likely that is in a very friendly... I'm always worried to go even further out. Hopefully there's some authorities out here too. I don't see any, but... Oh, let's go ahead and check out our comm system. Nothing there. There does look to be... Hopefully other ships around here. Yep, that looks like a merchant vessel, so that makes me feel a little bit better. That doesn't make me feel a little bit better. Let's cancel the autopilot. Let's bring it up here. Bring it down there. We're just gonna have to kind of take it easy here, guys, just because we really don't know the system very well. Well, and once again, as I said that, you know what though? I think it'll be okay. We'll just go. Let's actually cancel our autopilot. Let's go right through this little nebula right here. Here we go. We're all right. We'll speed it up a little bit. Yeah, it's just a dark nebula. I'm not really worried about that. That doesn't really bug me. Excellent. And let's go ahead and make it. Got full charge. Let's go ahead. Yep. Excellent. Our autopilot should just take care of that. And just for security reasons, let's spin up our countermeasures again. You can see I'm down a countermeasure. I was actually down 2 at one point, but we got into a very close call with an enemy vessel. Okay, why don't we do this? Yeah, cancel autopilot. Engage. Avoid that. Thank you. That would have been close. I don't like that either. Let's cancel the autopilot entirely. Let's maybe just go straight south and figure this out. Yeah, it's okay. My thing's freaking out again. Yeah, we're going to have to come to a full stop here, I believe. Well, not really. Let's just, like, turn. You can see the path that the Hornet is taking. I don't know what his deal is. The nice thing is this is an authority vessel. I've seen the Swallow before, so I'm not like too worried about what's going on there. But we should be conscious of it because you just never know. Let's go ahead and cancel the autopilot and keep our bearing. Go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Okay. I'm guessing then we could probably take this. Let's do that. So I'm guessing, yeah, and there's tons of pirates in the main systems where there's a lot of authorities. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just guess that there's probably plenty of pirates around here too. In fact, let's bring it like that. I think that should be just fine. Go see how everything's doing. Everything looks good. We have another battery problem. This battery just keeps having tons of issues. You gotta be kidding me. Probably took a little bit of damage though when I got the electrical damage right. If anything gets damaged, it's that. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and slow down again. Let's go ahead and zoom in nice and tight here. Let's go ahead and cancel the autopilot. Let's move up here. In fact, let's clear that. I don't like that. Let's go like that. And that's going to be just fine. But we will get that battery fixed up. It looks like just a hap node, so no big deal. Very cheap fix. But we want to be really careful. I was going to say. We want to be careful. Battery should have a chance to charge nicely before this next turn. We shouldn't be in any sort of trouble. Hornet took a little more risky of a path. But we're being careful. We're being very careful. In fact, after this turn, we're going to cancel the autopilot. And we're just going to make... Excellent. You're doing just fine. Just make your turn. Good. Let's go ahead and cancel the autopilot, and we'll just make one final plot in once we get into a better position. Excellent. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit, and we should be able to get into Port Pisa just fine. Interestingly enough, it would be interesting to plot a more direct route, because we came in at Callisto Station up there, right? And we thought we were taking a pretty nice way, but I don't think we really were. Let's go ahead and engage. We got plenty of battery. Excellent. And there we go. I don't know where the Hornet's going. He must have just gone to Crouchy Station and got the hell out of there. But excellent. We're doing our turn. Coming in really nicely, guys. And here we go. Let's go find our friend. His name is Jackson Farland. Alright. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead, guys. Let's go ahead and open this up. Let's go ahead and disconnect it. Let's see what's damaged in it, just in case we do have to get any parts. How are you doing? You're fine. Nominal. Yeah, so, I mean, these batteries, we could probably increase their capacity, I would assume, if we get some T connectors and some cluster M's and all that stuff. I'm sure we can just keep increasing the capacity and effectiveness of this battery, but here it is. Here's our hap node. Actually, it's one of our nicer hap nodes, which is disappointing that it got damaged. No worries, though. We carry a lot of extras. How are you doing? Everybody else seems to be in very good working order. So great. We'll probably go ahead and sell those other damaged hap nodes, just because they're taking up, or excuse me, all these other damaged parts are just taking up spots. Go ahead and close that. Everything looks good on the battery. He's back to full health, and I think that's just fine. Let's go ahead and check our messages really quickly. Email received. SOS, help us. If you are receiving, wow, from YG642RSC 78J, SOS, help us. If you are receiving this, we have a total reactor shutdown, battery reserves down to 4%, SOS, NAVCOM, RCS engines offline, bearing 48138 of this marker. Please hurry, have grain stuffs and hydraulics to trade. Okay, repeat, total reactor shutdown, bearing, please hurry. The thing is, though, I don't know if I can help them, because I don't have like a grabber arm or anything, but do I need that? Can you dock with other vessels in space? I wonder. Maybe. Let's make sure we pay our very cheap out here in the boondocks, guys. Fees that right there. Looks like there's even some dope contracts here. Interesting. To Port Traversal. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what that means. You can see we're still doing okay on money. We still have a loan out, though. Who's this? This is not our friend. Is this our boy Jackson? If I hover over them, does it do anything? No. So we'll go here. Nope. Clicking on that person did not help. Do I have to email this guy? There he is. Look at that. There's Jackson Farland. Fuck me. Wow. You haven't changed a bit. I mean, you wouldn't have, but fuck. It's good to see you. Shit, it's actually you. You got old. Let me buy you a drink. Is that the Jackson Farland, the one and only? In the flesh, the somewhat older and fatter flesh, I'll grant you, but still, here I am and here you are. It's good to see you, man. Let me buy you a drink. Yeah, I feel like that's the thing. I won't say no. At least that hasn't changed. I'll still want to drink on my deathbed, I can promise you that. And you're in the booze business now, aren't you? I'm relieved that part of your email made me feel like I hadn't landed in Oz. Yeah, it's true. I like that. You're welcome, Dorothy. You're welcome, Dorothy. I won't ask if I'm the straw man or the tin man. I'll just assume I'm not the lion. Haha. Now I can see that you're here and all, but I'm curious to know if you've come as a result of the business or pleasure on my email. I'd like to know more. I'd like to know more about the job first. What exactly do you want from me? Well, it's a simple transport job to Adari. You're new, but I presume you've been here before. At least, well, you know where that is. Can't say that I know it. Ah, okay. It's main residential colony in Diwali. Oh, okay, Diwali. We know where that is. Out past Maru and Kansa. It's a fetid place, but you can get incredibly cheap shit out there. Well worth your time to pay the place a visit, or at least know where it is. And I'd be moving your oh so legitimately acquired hooch, right? Yeah, 39 units to be precise. You got space for that much cargo, or is it too much for you? Regular pods will do it. Easily done. Cool, cool. And listen, because I got this stuff on the cheap, I can make your end 70% of the gross and still turn a tidy profit. My contact will pay 100 creds per. Damn, that is a high end. It's high end stuff they don't normally get out there. What? That's 300 credits or so. Diwali's pretty far away, you know. I can live with that, man. Hell yeah. How about we change the subject? Business is business, and that shit's all done. But I want to know about you. Okay, so we gotta go out to Diwali. I'm gonna make a note of that just so I don't forget. I assume it will show up as like an actual job, but let's just make sure. Let's make sure it shows up as an actual job. Yeah, dude. So how you been? How are you finding Apollo? I love it here. What an amazing build this been. It's a dog pile, mate. I make my way, but seriously, what a hellhole. I'm still figuring it out. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, it's kind of hit and miss. Pisa is beautiful, little planet, but but you still can't breathe outside. Carruthers is simultaneously enjoying but squandering the biggest mining boom since Planetfall. Earthgate never got finished, but our governments here are just as evil as those back home. But meh, I can still make a buck, so I'm happy. Well, hey, amen, brother. And seeing the fortunes of the colonies rise and fall so damn quickly, it's best not to bet too heavily on one place. That's why being a trader like you is probably one of the safest ways to be. So I try to hedge my bets and play it safe with heaps of small investments. That's probably smart, dude. And I mean, you know what they say: self-control is empathy for your future self. And I happen to like future me enough to make sure I've always got plenty of irons in the fire. But again, being a trader as you are, you'll doubtless have plenty of irons yourself, right? Many as it can handle at a given time. Yeah, many as it can handle, exactly. Nice. That is truly what we've done. We've failed stuff because we've taken too many. Nice. Well, if you ever decide you want to change your lifestyle, I recommend settling on an agricultural world. Not because the air is any more breathable than the rest of the shitholes. Whoa. But because having anything growing nearby makes you enjoy life a little more. Well, I get 'em. Well, in my humble fucking opinion, anyway. Well, there you go, buddy. So what's living in Galileo like? Yeah, so what's it been readjusting from nothing after a 20-year gap? Love it here, but only because I've managed to rise to the top. I've managed to rise to the top. Seriously, man, the people here, fuck. Many of them came out here when the place was settled and have never been able to afford to so much as catch a shuttle back up to port. I don't envy most of them. So yeah, I guess I've landed on my feet pretty well. What about the others? Well, let's see. What did I tell you in the email? Let's see. Emerson is retired and living on Columbus, but I doubt that you'd get her off world for a catch up. Last I heard, she has mechanical lungs and shit. Right old mess, the poor bastard. Well, there you go. Similarly, I told you about She's Gone, Pirates got her. She was working as a trader, but the lanes between Parsis and Central Systems can be a killer. And yeah, you didn't really know many of the others that well, did you? Most of them found work here in the life of something or other. Yeah, it's kind of sad to lose a whole life like that. How do you cope with it? Yeah, suggestions. Well, I like to just make sure I show my face in as many systems as possible, or at least I did before I settled in this life of a humble farmer slash hustler. Right. Forgot. But yeah, travel around the world a lot would be my advice. You'll get a whole lot better sense of this place if you know all the different parts of it. It's always nice to have places to go when you're not quite as hated. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah. So you can just go. Seems sage like wisdom, exactly. Ha. Nah, it's just that way because the words are coming out of an old fart, who to you was a young fart just a few weeks ago. Haha, yeah, honestly. Should call it, I reckon, old friend. It's been a blast catching up, but it's time I get back plant side. Tend to be wares like and such like that. You take care out here, all right? It's been a real great catching up with you. I'm taking 39 units to Andari, and how am I doing this? Same, man. I'll come back and visit again. Yep. See you later. Okay. So, he just gave me a job, which is excellent. Let's just go ahead and check that out. Accept and complete the contract. Visit the contracts board at Port Pisa and accept the contract from Jackson Farland to take the hooch from Andari to Andari Central Station. Okay. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and check it out. Can't complain there, guys. That's the commerce link right here, right? So go back. Let's go to contracts. Nope. There it is. Right? Payment of 1,700. So beautiful. So transport 39 spirits from Port Pisa to Andari Central Station. Payment of 7. You require 39 units of free space. I have a 36. Okay, so we need to take it from Port Pisa right here to Andari Central Station in Diwali, right? Diwali. We have 36 hours to do it. I think we should be able to do it. We've got a jump drive. It says it's easy, and that's a huge payment. I just don't think we can afford to say no to that, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and take this thing, but we are going to have to continue this in the next episode, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in this. We finally did our first jump. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Kind of getting a feel for the jump drive mechanics. It's interesting. It's new to me. It's kind of cool now. I mean, it really opens up some possibilities for us because, we might be able to jump a little quicker from place to place if we get in trouble or something like that. And we can also start jumping to some other systems. So I think the next thing we really need to get is a grappling arm. We get a grappling arm, we can travel out, find some scrap, pick some shit up, sell it, do all that kind of stuff. So that's excellent, and I think that's really going to help us out. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and maybe just do this contract. We'll take it now. I will undock, and we'll do this contract in the next episode, and then we'll go from there. Probably doing some like scavenging or something like that. May put like another quick little cut between these videos as well, just to play a little bit on the side between actual episodes, maybe just to get us that arm that we're looking for, or maybe we just do this thing and buy it together and then start doing some scrapping and hopefully get some torpedoes and start doing some contracts. But that's really like the end game, I think, of this Let's Try, is to get some torpedoes, do some bounties, and then we'll maybe call it quits, and who knows, maybe just keep doing it. So I really appreciate coming out, guys. If you guys have been enjoying this, leaving a comment in the section below, liking or subscribing would just be most appreciated. Just consider it. That's all I ask, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.